everybody, it's Rebecca here at Y Mermaids, and welcome back to my channel. I did take a slight week or so off after Vlogmas because of the holidays and because I was just burned out and I got sick on Christmas. And so I took the last week off from making videos. This is the first time I've done this in a year because today, January 1st, is my 1 year anniversary making videos for YouTube. Now, I've had my channel for a lot longer. I think it started in 2008, and it was basically just a place for me to put up any videos that I'd made. Again, I majored in film, so like I was making videos, not really, but I had made some videos, so those were up. And so they've been up for a while, but January 1st, 2015, I did this. I sat down in front of a Canon Handycam camera. It's not called a Handycam because that's Sony's name of it, but it's the same idea. It's a Canon camcorder. I sat down in front of it and I talked about New Year's Rememberlutions. Yeah, it's a pretty bad video, but it was my first one. I did the whole thing in one take because I was so nervous and felt awkward about talking to a camera. And here I am, 1 year later, doing just that on a nicer camera with real lights and a microphone. And I feel so natural and I love it. And I have loved every single day of this past year and being on YouTube and being on Booktube especially because I love Booktube. I love the community, I love the friends, and so I just want to say thank you to everybody out there who has watched a video, has liked, commented, subscribed, any of that. If you have done anything, watched my face, thank you so much for that. And a special thank you to those people who were there with me at the beginning of my channel. I know Trina Between Chapters, Kayla Rain, Morgan at Little Word Weaver. You guys are some of the 3 people that were there at the very beginning, and we chatted and we talked and we became friends in real life too, along with some other awesome people. And I think that's really fantastic, and so I could not have done any of that without Booktube, and I am so thankful and so grateful for that. So, on top of that today, I'm also going to talk about my 2016 reading goals, or Booktube channel goals, really, kind of combined in one. Now, I do have some videos planned for next week to catch up on my week of no videos. Like I'm going to do my yearly wrap-up. That's one of those is coming, I promise. As well as like December book haul, December wrap-up, other stuff, end of the year type stuff. I'm gonna do a year of game and wrap up review. So all of that is kind of in the works over the next couple weeks. Be expecting it. So sorry that it didn't go up this week, but you know what? I wasn't feeling it. My face wasn't feeling it. And so now I'm feeling it again. I needed the break. So, I wanted to, again, say thank you to everybody, but also let's get into my reading goals and my goals for 2016 on this channel as well, because I feel like it's important, and I've looked back over the past year, and these are some changes I want to make. So starting out, I want to read 100 books next year. I read 81 books this year, which is substantial and amazing, and when I first started the year out, I think I set my goal at like 30, because that's all I could read the year before, and then I very quickly hit that number and realized I needed to stretch it, and so I put it at 75 and I hit it in December and I went above it, and I'm so incredibly like proud of myself that next year I'm gonna challenge myself, or this year in 2016 I'm challenging myself to read 100 books / graphic novels / manga, because I think that I won't be able to do it unless I add the graphic novels and the manga in. So anyway, we're doing that. A problem that I noticed this year is that I tended to buy a lot of books, and I separated my bookshelf into unread books and read books, and my number of unread books is like the entire amount of books that I've read this year. It's like 80 something. So my goal is not 0 by 17, but it's like cut that in half at least. So I would like to read at least 40 or so of my unread books on that shelf, if not more. I'd like to read a lot more of that, but I'm setting the goal at 40. because I am a mood reader, so I don't want to get too strict with like only having books that I don't want to read left. And in which case, if they're still left at the end of the year, I can probably know that I want to get rid of them. So my goal is to cut down that unread shelf quite a bit, and I am gonna do the read 5 before I buy kind of rule as well, just because it got out of hand this year, and so I have to remember to do that. I'm also not going to check out library books until I've read the library books that I already have checked out, because that also is a problem of mine. I would like to read one book each month by an author who is not American or from the UK. I read quite a bunch this year from American authors and British authors, and some of them were like Chinese American or Mexican American, and I feel like that's better, but it's still not great. So I would like to read more diversely in where my authors are coming from. So I am gonna try to at least one book a month read a book that's not written by an American or a British author, and preferably not Australian or Canadian either, so we'll see how well that goes. I would like to finish reading or catch up on reading all the series that I've started and intend on finishing. So if it's a series I'm gonna DNF, then I'm not talking about those, but like there's quite a bunch of series that I've started and have not caught up on. I would like to catch up on them. There's a lot. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. These are pretty lofty goals I've set for myself. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, I do want to at least catch up on those, because yeah. I would like to read around the world, and I have a link to what I mean by this down below, but basically, like, whenever a book goes to a location, I'm going to map that location on Google Maps, and I haven't set this up yet, but when I do, I'll put a link down below as well, so you can like follow along with me. And so wherever I go in the book, I'm gonna map it, and I'm gonna try to go all around the world by reading. I think it's a really cool challenge, and I just want to see how diversely I'm kind of reading, so it's another way of tracking my reading, basically. I am going to sort of do the Popsugar reading challenge for 2016 as well. Last year, I think I was like 16 books away, so I didn't do too wonderful with it, but I would like to kind of work on that and try to just kind of hit those challenges if I can. I'm going to keep track of it, but it's not something I'm going to be like, oh, I have to read this book, because, you know, I don't like that. I don't like to be confined to things. I would like to do better with my blog and write reviews for all the books that I read. I did really well with this last year until about October or September-ish, and then I stopped writing reviews. So I would like to get back into that and write a review for every book that I finish for my blog, and maybe write about things that are not just book reviews. That would be great too, but we'll see how far I can get. I'd like to finish at least one of my mini novels that I've started as well, and so I need to do it, so we're gonna do that too. On to my booktube type goals. I would like to film at least one video review per month. So I don't do a lot of reviews on my channel, but I want to get into doing them more, and so I feel like if I set myself this goal, that'll really help. So just one a month, it's doable. It's doable. And then I am going to be making a few changes to my channel. So instead of having the Monday, Wednesday, Friday structured videos each week, with Monday as a book video, Wednesday is Top 5 Wednesday, and Friday is tag video, I want to kind of break that up a little bit in an effort to kind of quit the monotony, and I've kind of felt a little ruttish lately, so I do want to kind of step out of that. I'm still gonna put up videos definitely Mondays and Wednesdays, but maybe not Friday. And Friday might not be book content, Wednesday might not be book content, Monday will probably usually be book content. Just be in an effort to kind of be more creative and make better quality videos where I don't feel like I'm just kind of going through those motions. This is my way of kind of fixing that. So I'm only going to guarantee, I guess, 2 videos a week. Waffles! Instead of 3. So, sorry, but it's for my own sanity, and I want to make the channel better. Those are my goals for next year. For this year, it's 2016 now, for this year, and happy 1-year anniversary to me. Woo! Let me know in the comments below if you have any recommendations for books that fit these challenges and things like that, and what some of your goals are for this year. And that is it for me today. I will see ya next time.